Grant a look into the... Future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just two to shoot. Ayton finds Grant. No good on the three.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. Pass to Gobert. Oh, deflected. Minnesota calls timeout. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Minnesota. 3 on the clock. And that one's good from Conley.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Oh, got that one up quick.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Thibault, a screen on McDaniels. They grab their own miss. Ayton, and he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense, but it's not there.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's good on the second.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Now here's Simons. Puts up a three. Again, Simons missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Edwards against Simons. Reed, a screen on Simons. Over to the left wing. Edwards looking for an opening. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got his second basket on the night.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
The drive by Simons. And he lays it up and in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
There's Simons with a 3. Again, Simons missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Edwards, the pass to Reed. Reed sets a screen, puts up a 3. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Conley. Edwards got 11.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Outside for Grant. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Simons. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Simons. Let's go with a 3.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of Towns, allowing him to clamp down on the shooter.
And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's McDaniels. Still no points. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Thibault. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
I liked what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 16 points for him.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here's Sharp, guarded by Edwards. Here's Thibault. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Thibault's got his second basket of the game.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. Outside Edwards. Going inside. And the shot goes in. Edwards has got 21 points in the game.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So for Minnesota right now, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Simons. Grant outside. 4-3. Towns with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The 3-ball. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Here's Simons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile, player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Brown comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Milton subbed in for Conley.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Here's Anderson. Softly drops in the floater. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Grant finds Thibault. Anderson against Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
Here's Alexander Walker. Yet to see a basket. Anderson can't get it to go. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Nice initiative. Good start there by Grant. I mean, seeing a great fast break opportunity in front of him and took full advantage of it.
Anderson with a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Now here's Henderson. And he lobs it. Oh, hello! Time Lord with the oop.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Here's Walker. Counted. Good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. And here's Edwards outside. Portland grabs the miss. Right side, Walker. The shake. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. With the teardrop. And he lays it up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Showing off those instincts that make Conley such an offensive threat. Makes a good call and opts for the floater.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards.
Timberwolves substitution.
Henderson against Conley. Henderson misses. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Towns. From deep. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Robert Williams out there with Walker. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Henderson. And it's Murray in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. And there's Brogdon with the basket on the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got 3 assists tonight. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Brogdon with a strong finish.
Brogdon, so strong and so composed, does an excellent job of playing through physical defense.
And here's Edwards. He's got 26. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And Minnesota has possession. Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. Inside. Oh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the Blazers making a change here. Thibault's checked in. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Anderson can't get it to go.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ, it's about feel, understanding, gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
So it's Minnesota now after the basket by Portland. To the middle. It's stolen by Thibault. It's Sharp on the wing. No points yet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Anderson. They lead by 7. Here's Milton. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Lets it go from deep. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 4 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer Sharp. And Milton pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Grant the screen. And here's Simons outside. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Anderson. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead. Inside. It's stolen. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Reed. Pass to Anderson. Reed with it. Anderson with a screen on Ayton. Reed for three. The shot, no good. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. It's Ayton with the drive. Good work there as he goes. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Portland foul.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Edwards into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got 28.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
And so it's Minnesota going into the break up 12. They hold a real... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Minnesota right now, they have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the two. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
First team foul.
Here's Conley. Edwards with it. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
To the paint. And he throws it down with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels a screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And here's Simons outside. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Towns on a screen. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. From the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Simons penetrating. Outside for Grant. Back to Simons. And the layup is good.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior. Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. Fires for three. Counted from distance.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
There's Simons with a three. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. McDaniels passes to Towns. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Sharp grabs the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Simons. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one's off.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
Good on the second one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Knocks it loose. Takes a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Towns for three. Knocks down the long J. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Takes it inside, and the basket is good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Simons outside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. And that one's good. Sharp.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Reed for three. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce,
CMK Sports for this NBA present. Oh, we get to see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low.
Man, this guy is as good a dunker as we have in the NBA, sharp with some crazy hops.
Thibault kicks to Grant. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Green out to Doncic. On its way from Irving for 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Grant with a screen on Doncic. Here's Simon. Doncic with the block. And he's able to get it back. Simons against Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
And stolen by Thibault. Left side, Grant passes it to Sharp. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lively. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Simons, the pass to Sharp. Tries the spin move. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Doncic. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Dallas. And here is Simon. He takes it in. At the top of the key, 8. Grant in the post, working on Jones, and that one's good, Ayton.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Here's Irving, kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Simons. It's stolen by Green. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
To the middle. Sharp, that's good. 6 points for Shaedon Sharp.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
He's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Inside, and then Sharp with the dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Kicks it out to Jones. And stolen by Thibault. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And the dunk by Grant.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Doncic passes to Irving. On the wing, Green. Takes a three. Hands it from downtown. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Such a ridiculous athlete. Sharp is overwhelming them tonight. And Shaden is playing with this kind of confidence. There's not much you can do.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Doncic against Simon. Grant sets a screen for Simon. 4 on the clock, and the dunk by Grant.
Grant can move out there as a big. Firm screen and great cut.
Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. The layup missed. Here's Sharp. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
It's just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Portland leading by 3. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Drains it from beyond the arc. Simons has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's the pick. Doncic passes to Lively, and he jams it with authority.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Ayton in the corner for 3. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Dishes to Doncic. 7-foot shot. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for 8. Walker comes in for Jeremy Grant. Murray's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Brogdon subbed in for Sharp. Now, here's Simons. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Irving surveying the floor. And the pass to Lively. And he converts the layup. Lively's got 10 points in the game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Williams, a screen on Doncic. And Williams throws it down.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Williams with the block. 3-on-3. Here's Walker. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And now a 3-point Portland lead.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Irving finds Jones. Dallas moving it around. Doncic steps on the gas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Henderson's checked in for Anthony Simons. That bucket in no time at all. Irving's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Pass to Powell, a 3-ball, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Henderson passes to Williams. That one drops for him. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's the drive. Powell for 3. Tries again. Exum finds Powell. Williams passes to Powell. Back to Williams. Goes back up. And that one drops. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
And a close game so far. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Henderson. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Exum, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Hardy. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Powell in at the center position.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Kicks it to Exum. Powell dishes to Exum. And finished off by Exum.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Henderson looking it over. Passes to Walker. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
And then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
Ayton attacking, and Ayton throws it down.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
On to Hardaway. Exum passes to Powell. Back to Exum. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. 6 to shoot. Pass to Powell. Fires from deep. The rebound by Brogdon. Trailblazers trail by 3. Floats it up for Walker. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Yeah, whenever he's got a little room, if the ball's in his hands, Hardaway Jr. looking to score.
Henderson. The shot's good. Henderson's got his second basket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Hardy, no good. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Walker. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Walker's got 6 points, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
Powell sets a screen for Williams. Powell inside. He's covered by 8. And that one, good. He has 7.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Henderson. Banked in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greggy was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Here's Brogdon, puts the move on, and it's good on the way in. And it's a 3-point Portland lead.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
And the Mavericks call time here. So Portland ends up going with the new group. 1:29 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Doncic. Here's Lively. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Portland leading by 3. And Simons has it in the corner. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Ayton's checked in.
Number 2, DeAndre Ayton.
Dallas has gone 6 of 10 from 3-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Screen by Jones. Here's Irving. Here's Lively. Dallas again missing. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Drives to the hoop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Look how Sharp bounces off the drive, going to the rim full speed.
Doncic dishes to Jones. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Thibault. Here's the pass to Lively. Just 5 on the clock. And on the way from Irving to 3.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Simons surveying the D. And he's good on the 3-ball. Simons has got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Doncic passes to Lively. Here's Doncic. 8 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
The potential of Shaedon Sharpe is so very evident. I mean, this guy, given some more development and time to flourish, he will be an offensive force in this league for a long time.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're put. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Vernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on 8.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. And that one's good. Thibault.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Doncic against Simon. Driving inside. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
The slash there from Sharp, so difficult to stop.
Out to Doncic. There's the screen. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Sharp, takes it inside. The kick out to Simons. Here's Thibault. Takes it off the glass. Thibault's got 4 points this quarter.
Simons choosing to drop that dime instead of forcing his own play.
Lively the pass to Green. Snatched away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And here they go. Here's Ayton. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Doncic finds Irving. Doncic outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
There is some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, letting it rip. We're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So Sharp will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The free throw drops for Sharp. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Irving driving in. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Trailblazers leading by 15. Grant with a screen on Doncic. Simons from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Irving kicks to Jones. Pass to Lively. Tries from the block. And stolen by Thibault. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Grant, that's good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Passes it to Sharp. It's stolen by Green. And Doncic with a clear hit to the hoop.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him because he's gonna. Okay. Boy, Simon's athleticism so quick off the floor.
Mavericks trail by 14. And he drives in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement.
Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Sharp. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Back to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Jacks up a three. Lively's shot is off. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Ayton in the corner. There's the three. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simons.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. There was a tale of two teams tonight, one that
Is caring, Doris. Tonight's game is a great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Derek Jones. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
Let's remember, Luka's 6'7", 230, so this guy lethal around the hoop.
Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for the Mavericks. Doncic, no good. It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Now here's Irving. For three, Powell, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Well, coming into the league, Dwight Powell didn't have this shot. Now he is dependable from the perimeter.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Got it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. Picked by Gobert. Conley passes to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pulls up. Again, the Mavericks good for two more.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
Edwards looking for an opening. And another three from Minnesota.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Doncic. And Gobert with a block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Irving, the pass to Jones. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And there's the foul against Dallas. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat. Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Picked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. And there's the drive. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Edwards got 10 points.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Irving, the pass to Powell. Conley against Green. Here's Powell. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
This is a smart kid who works hard, right? I mean, Powell draws the foul, gets to the line. Nicely done, young man.
And the second free throw is good. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Powell with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Doncic against McDaniels. Fires the three. And Luka Doncic with the three. He's got 7.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
The shot's good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
It's Edwards with a drive. Jones against Towns. Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Jones grabs the board. Green against McDaniels. Another 3 for Dallas.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And here's Edwards outside. Buries it from 3. Edwards got 15.
Oh, that is a stone cold three by the Ant-Man.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Irving for 3. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Mavericks ahead, up by 6. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Milton's checked in for McLaughlin. They've got Kyle Anderson. Shake Milton out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Tony Brown, and it's Reed in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Exum. Here's Lively. Crafty move. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, you have to love the size that Dante Exum attacks the point guard position with. He can see over defenders, passing the ball with great confidence.
And the three-pointer goes.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Hardaway. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Exum. Fires from deep. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves trail. On the wing, Alexander Walker. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Hardaway, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 for the perimeter in the second so far. The score now all even. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Exum passes to Lively. Outside Hardaway. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Alexander Walker. He's scoreless. Knocks it down from distance. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked, does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Right side, Hardaway. To snap the cold streak. And it's good on the lay-in. Hardaway's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Williams. Hardaway on the wing. Williams, a screen on Reed. Hardaway finds Williams. Back to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Hardaway's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
Alexander Walker. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Pass to Reed. There's 45 seconds left to play in the half. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Hardy, the pass to Hardaway, launches a 3, and the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, how pretty is the shooting form of Hardaway Jr.? This guy is on point.
Minnesota has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Doncic outside. 19 seconds left in the half. Doncic punches it home.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Edwards with it. 15 points in the game. 3-pointer. Can't get it to drop. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
BA, just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Powell, a screen on Conley. Here's Irving. Here he goes. Powell for 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Now, this is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
And Edwards, here we go. Crossed up the deep perfectly.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Gobert, that's good.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Irving goes in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Jones with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Doncic. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Two-point game. That ties the game. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Outside Jones. Pass to Green. Jones with a screen on Conley. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And it's Green missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Picked by Gobert. To the paint. Oh, the tower with the power move.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Conley passes to Towns. And that one falls for Towns. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Brown comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Mike Conley. And here is Irving. A shot to stop the run. Oh, and Reed with a block. Brown against Green. They set the pick. Brown finds Towns. Clock at 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. And stolen by Irving. And he lays it in on the break.
There's no doubt Kyrie Irving has proven to be more active as a defender now. He has a good feel for when to go after steals.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Milton's checked in for the Timberwolves. Towns outside. Pass to Milton. Fires the three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
For Dallas, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Hardy.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Back to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Exum. 30 seconds left in the third. Here's Lively. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Minnesota in the lead. Anderson with a screen on Hardaway. Left side, Brown. Here's Anderson. Williams defending. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen on Hardaway. Unloads from 13. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 10 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Kyle Anderson is out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Milton in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen on Hardaway. Anderson gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And there's the screen. Exum passes to Williams. Driving in. Grant Williams. Serious hustle points.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Hardy, the pass to Williams. Here's Exum. Outside Hardaway. To take the lead with the drive, and he lays it in.
Well, Tim Hardaway has been on point all game. This guy's been aggressive and engaged.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. To the middle. From downtown, drains the triple. Edwards has got 24 points.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Jones sets a screen. Here's Irving. Doncic outside. Back to Jones. Over Edwards. Jones misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Irving for 3. Shot is up. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Gigantic shots like that have to help Powell's confidence. Quality look.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Doncic against Edwards. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Edwards got 13 points here in the second half alone. Irving is doubled, and he commits the intentional foul. Jones with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Doncic. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
That's good from Doncic.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Outside Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. Towns outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Another shot. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Irving. And here's Green from the arc. On target from range. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Edwards with a drive. Now pulls it in.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Irving. Back to Doncic. Launches it. Jones against Towns. The 3 is up. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Luka wants, Luka expects to take huge shots. This guy is so big time.
And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Gobert with a block.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
The kick out to Edwards. No good from 3-point range. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Kyrie's history is that of being a big shot maker. Free throw line opportunity right here with the game in the balance. You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 4. Just 4 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
It's gonna be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
Second chance effort. Misses the shot. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
Thank you for joining us. Here on 2K Sports. In this, always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simon. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simon's dropping a dime.
Timberwolves on offense. And stolen by Thibault. And now Portland on the break. Here.
Oh, did you see that? Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Misses the 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
Edwards can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now, here's Simons. McDaniels defending. Down low. Here's Grant. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Towns the screen. Edwards drives in, and it goes down 2 points.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
To the middle, here's Sharp. Rebound, Minnesota.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Stolen by Grant. Simons with the ball. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Simons surveying the D. Ayton finds Simons. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup.
A pro at working the pick and roll. Simons just taking what the defense gives him.
Edwards drives in. Towns against Grant. Gobert with a screen on Grant. Towns out to Conley. Here's Gobert. Feeds it to Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Count it. Bibles got his second bucket tonight.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Edwards can't hit, and Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now, here's Simon. He's guarded closely.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Up top, Edwards. Defended by Thibault. Here's Towns. Oh,
yes.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Now, here's Simon. McDaniels defending. And it's Simon's missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Conley the pass to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Takes the three. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Trailblazers leading by 8. Inside, stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
We've got Naz Reid. Anderson is out there with Brown. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Ayton sets the pick for Simon. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now Henderson. Williams, a screen on Milton. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Reid kicks to Anderson. Back to Reid. To the paint. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Brown the pass to Reid. Excellent D there from Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Portland. Here's Walker. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 8. Milton, a screen on Brogdon. Here's Alexander Walker.
Kill Alexander Walker doing harm to the rim.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Anderson looking it over. Murray outside. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And there's the drive.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Henderson kicks to Walker. Floats one. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
Reed finds Milton. Driving the lane, here's Alexander Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
I like whenever Alexander Walker takes initiative on offense. He's so skilled at attracting contact.
And he's good on the second. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
With the drive, Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Here's the screen to the inside. Williams with the steal. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. Williams has a screen for Brogdon. Williams passes to Brogdon, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, completing the play. Brogdon is a bigger guard, and he can add another point at the line.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Beyond the arc. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Reed.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Brogdon kicks to Murray. Williams inside. Guarded by Reed. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Anderson, a screen on Brogdon. The kick out to Anderson. To the paint. Here's Reed. Good D by Williams. Portland leading by 8. Passes it to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Alexander Walker. Brogdon against Milton. A shake. And he lays it up and in. Milton's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Fires for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Robert Williams making things happen for Portland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. It's a 10-point game. And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. The wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in the point. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 7 points.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Simons. Ayton a screen. Pass to Sharp. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
Flexing some muscle on the finish. Sharp doesn't fear anyone inside.
Ayton kicks to Grant. Simons on the wing. 8 points for him. Ayton a screen on Edwards. 5 to shoot. Here's Sharp. And foul on the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes.
The previous play is under review.
Well, can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Now here's Simons. He's tightly guarded. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here is Edwards. He's got 9. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here he goes. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Edwards. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
I like the concentration from Gobert, refusing to let the defense distract him.
Simons on the wing. McDaniels defending. Here's Ayton. Sinks the triple. Ayton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And there's the pass to Thibault. Screen by Grant. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Oh, good on that one. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
And it's Simons off the drive. And the shot is good. Simons has got 4 this quarter.
how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Gobert the screen. Here's Conley, and the layup is good. Conley's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, he called his number that time. Mike Conley picking apart the defense off the pick and roll.
Right wing. Spins. Here's Ayton. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. He puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Troy Brown's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Shake Milton in for Edwards. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker using his size to his advantage.
Brogdon scanning the floor. The kick out to Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. 12 points for Williams.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And you got to have a great understanding of your teammates in the pick and roll. Brogdon's in sync with everybody out there.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Brogdon. To the left side wing. Here's Anderson. Lays it up off the glass.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
There's a screen by Williams. Here's Brogdon. Basket counts. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Minnesota making a switch. Alexander Walker's checked in. Minnesota calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. That's a fight, guys.
Thank you, David.
Sharp testing the defense down the lane and succeeding. They couldn't keep up.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Simon. And McDaniels with the block. And he gets it back. And here's Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going inside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside right Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns, the screen. Puts up a three. And he slams it one-handed.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Sharp's in his groove now. Don't let him get started.
Stolen away. And now Portland on the break. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Count that one. That's 7 points for DeAndre Ayton. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Trailblazers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes. Simons
kicks to Grant. Back to Simons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
What intelligence from Anthony Simons. He joined the league when he was just 19. Learned a lot over the years.
Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Reed. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Now, here's Simons. McDaniels defending. A nice shot by Simons.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Now, here's Simons.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the first one drops.
It's obvious that Simons' game is the product of hard work. You don't get to be as accurate as he is without lots of practice time.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those frees.
Towns, no luck. And it's Simons off the drive. Grant gets a wide open look. Drills it from outside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive and they have not let
Teams are the same. Conference, Clark, because this is such a great rivalry. I want to see it as much as possible.
Yeah, and you know that rivalry component only adds to the tension, BA. One thing we know, when they get together, it is not going to be dull.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Pass to Powell. Here's Hardaway. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force. I love it.
Doncic against Simons. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
And it's Powell with the ball for Dallas. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Yeah, that one's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Powell passes to Green. Poke loose. Pass to Doncic. Powell sets a screen. Beyond the arc. And Doncic with the three. Doncic has got his second bucket on the night.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Here's Sharp. And he throws it down. What a... terrific lead pass.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Now Jones. He's covered by Grant. Doncic outside. Takes the three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Yeah, you got to tag Doncic in these corner spots now, or you're going to get punished from there.
To the inside. Rebounded by Green. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Green. Doncic has got 12.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Can't hit that one. Hey, great D that time from Grant. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2000. He helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the bucket by the Blazers. Wow, it's good.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Pass to Sharp. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
I tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Looking at a player like Tim Hardaway Jr., you don't have to encourage him to fire away, Clark.
Yeah, he's a guy who's always hunting his shot, looking to let it fly from deep. And for good reason. He's an excellent three-point shooter.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot. You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately, they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Grant with a screen on Doncic. There's Simons with a three. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
Ayton, a screen on Doncic. And here's Simons outside. Again, Simons missing. For three, Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
Offense is coming free. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Green. And it's Powell in at the center position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 8, Thibault passes to Simons. Grant with a screen on Doncic. There's Simons with a 3, knocks down the triple. Simons has got 11 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game, second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, BA. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
Powell, a screen on Thibault. Doncic passes to Powell, and here's Jones. Back to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Oh, Luka throwing that weight around in the paint.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
Simons against Doncic. Powell with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And it's Green missing. Simons against Doncic. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Dwight Powell. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, BA. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Pass to Jones. From the baseline. And too long on the shot. Now Portland with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Thibault. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Doncic outside. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Simons, and he goes in for the dunk.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic on the wing, covered by Thibault. Powell, a screen on Thibault. Powell against Aiden. Left side, Hardaway. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Trailblazers have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. 1:11 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Hardy, defended by Henderson. The shot by Hardy, no good. And here's Portland. They're on a 17-4 run. Brogdon with a strong finish.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
High arcing shot. Back to Irving. From outside the arc. Walker pulls down the board. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Henderson outside. Irving against Walker. good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Shoots. Driving in. Yep, that one goes. And the Mavericks with possession here. And it's Irving off the drive with 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland, and that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. More 2K action in just a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Oh, it's Time Lord! Look out!
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Oh, Williams with the block. It's stolen. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. Portland leading. Outside Brogdon. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Banked it in off the glass.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is not the biggest guy, but that does not stop him from being aggressive and assertive inside.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Henderson. Good on the bucket. And now a 12-point Portland lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Irving, the pass to Williams. Grant Williams, serious hustle points.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness, outstanding, finding open teammates.
And Williams punches it home.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well," right?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. Tipped away and stolen by Williams. Henderson, the pass to Williams. He takes it in, shoots from the right block. Right side, Brogdon. Lays it up and banks it in. Brogdon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Williams. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Lively. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Henderson, the pass to Walker. Outside, Williams. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Williams has got 8 here in this quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Irving for 3 to the left wing. The three. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
A clear look for Murray. And that one no good to start off tonight. Dallas has got 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Inside. Hardy, the pass to Irving. Pass to Lively for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Robert Williams picks up one. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Jones, he's checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Exum. Hardaway's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Doncic has subbed in for Hardy. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And they recover it. Second shot opportunity. And it's Portland with another.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And here's Grant from the arc. Offensive rebound.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Aiden is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Green. Back to Doncic. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Here's Simons, and he drives in, and the layup falls. Simons has got 18.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers out in front. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Aiden. Shoots over Powell. And it's Portland scoring again.
Yeah, this is where Aiden's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Doncic passes to Powell. Driving to the basket. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, you got to love seeing Powell attack. I mean, an agile big guy who gets it to the cup in a hurry.
Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Sharp, no good. Dallas has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Jones sets a screen. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Seems like Luka's jump shot gets better every year. He never stops working on his game.
Pass to Sharp, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Outside, Green. Pass to Powell. 5 on the clock. Simons with a steal. Thibault passes to Grant. Jones with the block. Doncic left side. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And Powell with the stuff.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Grant against Jones. The drive by Grant. It's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Pass to Powell. Now here's Hardaway. Doncic with it. Covered by Thibault. There's the triple. No good there. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Doncic against Thibault. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. From behind the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Simons outside. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Doncic, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Sharp. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Trailblazers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Simons.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time. Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Simon's shot is good.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Thibault with a steal. Pass to Ayton. The 3. Here's Sharp, defended by Hardaway. Sharp, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Hardaway, the 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Ayton with a screen. Back to Simons. 4 on the clock. The 3 ball. And no good. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
These two backcourt doors, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Doncic finds Jones. Back to Doncic. Let's go. Pins the shot with nobody near him.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Towns, a screen on Doncic. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Well, Doris, some question is, you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed.
Now, here's Green. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Edwards. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Powell, the pass to Doncic. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Wow, you see the physical defense against Luka didn't even matter. He powers right through it.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. The shot from the low post is good.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Doncic kicks to Green. Oh, good with the triple. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. trailing by 2.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Edwards from the arc. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Irving surveying the floor. The pass to Pop. Pulls it up. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
And so it's Dallas with following the bucket by the Timberwolves. That one falls.
I tell you, even with some physical contact, Hal gets it done. Love his persistence.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 8. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
The feed to Jones. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
Now here's Gobert. Scoreless thus far. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Count it. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Powell, no one around him, and he drains the 3. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under review.
Did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Mavericks lead by 1. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Powell, and it's Green in at the small 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Doncic with it. 11 points in the game. Another 3 for Dallas.
That last 3 got under Luka's skin, and he decided to respond.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
Well, I don't think there is any debate that KG is number 1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
4 on the shot clock. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure
from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Conley dishes to Edwards. From past the arc. They get it back. Gobert. It's stolen by Jones. Now the Mavericks moving it up. On its way from Irving for two. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Irving. Stolen by Michael Conley. Towns at the elbow. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And that one drops for him.
And you see how easily Powell navigates and moves. When his mindset is to attack, he can become a different player.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. You know, when you look at the game of Dwight Powell, Doris, he's sort of a throwback big man, isn't he?
I guess so, Kevin. I mean, he's a little retro for sure. He does a lot of his damage right inside the paint. This guy is focused on getting rebounds, setting quality screens, only taking high percentage shots. So I get sort of the throwback.
Hardy passes to Kleba. Takes the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kleba's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Milton finds Reed. Inside. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Anderson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Pass to Kleba. Now here's Williams. Fires from the corner. Reed with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Pass to Hardy. Over to the left wing. Exum with a wide open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Brown with a screen on Hardaway. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
The Timberwolves trail. 30 seconds left in the first half. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Driving inside. Kleba kicks to Williams. Back to Kleba. The kick out to Williams. Williams, a screen on Milton. It's good. Hardy's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Mavericks on top. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one. One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA. Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size, he's got skill, he can get downhill, he mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
And finished off by Edwards.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And Doncic gets it to go.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Doncic with the block. And it's Jones with the ball for the Mavericks. A two-point game and the dunk by Powell.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Outside Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Dallas has gone 6 of 10 for three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Jones sets the pick for Green. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 7-point Dallas lead.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
And finished off by Edwards.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover is a thing of beauty.
For three, Edwards. Outside, Towns. McDaniels gets to Conley. Lock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in.
Wow, fearless with defenders all around him. Mike Conley in the paint.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
And Irving launches it from deep. Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
The dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Right side, Towns. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Timberwolves gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Oh, that's good.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Brown with the screen on Irving. There's the drive.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Doncic finds Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, soft-looking jumper from Powell. Really tremendous confidence from mid-range.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Outside Hardaway. And that one is good. Hardaway has got his first points of the night.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
Here's Milton. And the layup's good off the glass.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And good that time. Exum's got 5 now.
There's very little the defense can do to stop that. Dante Exum improving at hitting tough contested shots.
Anderson a screen on Hardaway. Out to the right wing. From deep. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Anderson.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
And he makes good on the layup. Exum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Listen, Dante Exum has outstanding handle. He is masterful at knifing through the defense.
Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Back to Milton. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Reed. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Here's Exum. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Maxi Kleber is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Exum, and it's Hardy in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Anderson with the screen for Milton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Passes it to Hardy. Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Alexander Walker. Count that one.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Mavericks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Gobert can't hit. Dallas has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. It's stolen by Edwards. Kicks to Gobert, out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Conley finds Towns. Towns a screen on Doncic. Edwards, that's good.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Powell with a screen on Edwards. It's Powell with the drive. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Edwards. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Doncic against Edwards. Gobert in the corner. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. It's Powell on the wing. Outside, Jones. Back to Doncic. Jones sets the pick for Doncic. 6 to shoot. Jones, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards, that's good.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Irving against Edwards. Powell with a screen on Edwards. Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for 2.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, here's Edwards. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring zone for the Timberwolves.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I'll tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Gobert with the screen for Edwards. Gobert dishes to Edwards. And he drives in. That one, no good. Great D that time from Powell. Nobody near Irving. Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Towns a screen on Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Powell finds Irving. Jones sets the pick for Irving. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Hammers the alley-oop through. And it's all knotted up.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 2. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Here's what's your take?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
So it's Minnesota.